All right, it's Saturday morning. It's time to take the bull back to his rightful owner. We are done with him, and I hope he did his job. I hope he didn't have anything to do, because I hope that every single one of the cows conceived via AI. But if he had work to do, I hope he got it done. Let's get the trailer hooked up. Okay, so I'm editing right now, and I've got to let you in on a little secret. I know I made it look really slick how I hooked that trailer up, but there's something you didn't see that I'm going to show you right now. I tried to use the GoPro as a backup camera on my truck. I stuck it to the tailgate, and then I was watching the imagery from the GoPro on my phone in the cab, and not thinking about the fact that the imagery was delayed substantially. Here's what actually happened.
Dude!
Another thing I was having trouble with was a normal backup camera shows you an image as if you're looking down over the top of the back of your hitch, but that's upside down from the way this was, so everything was backwards. View on the GoPro to see where I was, but it lags behind.
Clearly. Probably do a PSA about how when you're trying to hook up a livestock trailer, you should look at the person instead of the GoPro. And at that point, show you slamming into the trailer.
Hey there, thanks for turning down my road. If this is your first time here, my name's Carl. My little brother and I both work for local farmers full-time, but we both also farm together with our cattle herd and our hay operation. Everybody's involved, from the smallest to the biggest. If you don't have the joy of farming yourself, I'd love to help you experience it through this channel. Whatever your background, you found the right place. This is Dodge Brothers Farm and Ranch. Going to swing past the barn if I back any closer, so check it out. Try opening the trailer door. Okay, all right, that's fine. Let me back up a little closer. Will it shut now? Okay. This is the perfect plan. I mean, unless he knocks me down in the barn, but all right, Bo, I hope you've done all your work here. Time to go home. Come on, guy. Attaboy. So some of you might be wondering why I locked him in the front half of the trailer. That just puts some weight down on the back of the pickup and makes everything pull a lot smoother. If you let him have the whole trailer, he'll be hopping from the front to the back and side to side and turning around and throws the truck all over the place. It just works a lot better to lock him up front. There you go, guy. Well, happy Sunday. It is once again a winter wonderland. It's been snowing for the last couple of hours and we've probably got, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, I guess. It's kind of wet stuff this time since it's warmer than it was before. Let me take you in the garage and show you what happened yesterday when I was hauling the bull, or actually right when I finished hauling the bull. So here's my Dodge pickup with the hood up in the air. And here is the belt tensioner pulley. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that's not a good sound. It was making a squeaking, rattling sound when I was dumping the bull off, pulled the hood up, and I couldn't tell where the sound was coming from. So I brought it home, backed it in, and tore the serpentine belt off quick. And everything that I could turn by hand sounded fine. In fact, this pulley sounded okay when it was on the tensioner, but it's got a little rattle to it. And this is the cheapest thing that I can replace that runs on the serpentine belt. $19. If that doesn't fix it, then I'll have to move on to other things. Of course, being me, I didn't bother checking to see if the auto parts stores had one of these on hand before I tore it all apart. And they can't get one until Monday or Tuesday afternoon. So the wife and I are gonna have to put it back together tonight so that I can drive it to the farm tomorrow and maybe the next day before I actually get the replacement part in my hands. I don't think it's gonna fall off or anything. It seems like it's okay, but that's probably what was making the noise. Let's go see how the cows are liking this snow. Well, they're not out here. Hopefully they're inside. Of course they are. Like the smart cows that you are, you wouldn't be out in the snow, would you? By the way, what is that white stuff all over your back? All right, welcome to the calving barn, or unfortunately this year, just the barn where we store stuff. What we're going to be doing the rest of the afternoon today is getting things set up in here for hopefully what you'll be seeing on our next video, which will be preg checking cattle. Tomorrow, the vet's going to be here at 1:30 in the afternoon. We've already got the chute borrowed from the vet clinic, and I need to hook that chute onto the end of this guardrail runway. Try to say that a few times quickly. And hopefully that's going to work the way we want it to, and hopefully it's not going to stick too far out the end of the barn. And hopefully we can get the cows to enter the guardrail runway down at the other end and come through it this way. But that all remains to be seen. This is something that we've never asked them to do before, and we're going to be doing it backwards from how we've always done it before. So we'll see how that goes. Let me show you why we're doing this. Those of you that have been following along for a while probably remember this head gate. I got myself hurt pretty bad a couple of years ago on this thing. So we have since replaced the friction latch, the friction lever, and the handle. This is actually what I got myself hurt on really badly. The end of this handle was all rusted and rotted out and really sharp. And I was trying to catch a cow and it just tore right across my hand. And then she got caught in this worthless head gate and I had to spend the next 10 minutes trying to get her shoved back out of it. And I was covered in blood and ended up going to the hospital and getting myself fixed up at the urgent care clinic. This was never really a very good chute. I just built it out of 2x6s and old pig gates and then mounted this used head gate that I bought on Facebook Marketplace, mounted it up to these posts, and it worked for us for a little while, but I don't really want to risk it anymore. It's just a chintzy setup. It's not very good on its best day, and on its worst day, it's going to get somebody hurt. The cows are always testing this system and bending these gates, and it's not a very good setup. We tried out an arrow tub chute combination. We're going to try out this foremost chute from the vet clinic and see how things go. So I'm going to get this video uploaded so you can watch it. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope you come next week to check out how the chute works and how the cows did getting bred, hopefully. Fingers crossed this time. It's going to be really bad if we didn't have good luck the second time trying to breed them in the same year. Anyway, thanks for hanging out this week. I'll see you next time.